the Toyota Prius helped introduce the US car-buying public to the idea of a vehicle with a gasoline-electric hybrid powertrain back in 2001, and a substantial chunk of that population liked what they saw. Prius sales have topped 15 million total globally to date. For 2023, Toyota has rolled out a redesigned and more stylish Prius aimed at further broadening its appeal. The most obvious changes are on the outside, with a smooth and stylish new shape in place of the chunky and arguably odd look of previous generations. That alone should go a long way toward giving the Prius more widespread appeal, particularly with the younger audience Toyota is targeting. Other good news includes a notable increase in power resulting in quicker acceleration, a much improved ride and driving dynamics that are better than the old Prius, if not exactly sporty. For better or worse, even the dashboard has been revamped to look a bit less like something out of a sci-fi film. As you might expect, however, and as our Aaron Bragman found out at a recent drive event, not all is rosy with the redesigned Prius. You can click the link above to read his complete review. Alternately, below is a quick look at 6 things we like about the 2023 Toyota Prius and 4 things we do not. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder and all, but it would be hard for even the most die-hard fan to describe any previous Prius as beautiful. That has changed and then some for the 2023 model. The new car is an absolute stunner from any angle, with a modern and clean design sure to appeal to buyers who never would have considered a Prius before. It definitely turns heads, in a good way. The redesigned Prius goes a bit more mainstream with an instrument cluster now conveniently located in front of the driver rather than in the center of the dash. Lower trims get an 8-inch touchscreen in the center stack, while upper trims have a 12.3-inch touchscreen. Both use the latest Toyota audio multimedia system, which is basic in capability but easy enough to use. It's unlikely anybody will confuse the 2023 Prius with a sports sedan, but the new one is a lot more engaging to drive than any previous Prius. Along with a low center of gravity, improved seating position and added steering feel, the chassis and suspension do an excellent job of combining decent handling with a comfortable ride, making for a more satisfying time behind the wheel. The redesign brings the best brakes yet in a Prius, with a firm pedal and excellent feel. You'll find none of the squishiness often found with regenerative brakes. The Regen feature is linked to the forward collision avoidance system and therefore cranks up stopping power if it detects a possible crash. That takes a bit of getting used to, but the system works well overall. A notable power boost means front-wheel drive models are now good for 194 horsepower, while all-wheel drive versions have 196 horsepower. To put that in perspective, the 2022 Prius motored along with 121 horsepower. That makes the new one a lot peppier, and highway merges now require less planning. The AWD system is also improved and now operates at all speeds instead of cutting out above 43 miles per hour. A 2023 Prius in its base LE trim starts at $28,545, prices include destination, and rises to $39,090 for a fully loaded example with AWD. That makes it pretty much a screaming deal, especially when combined with the fuel savings of tooling around in something good for as much as an EPA estimated 57/56/57 mpg city/highway/combined. As is so often the case with stylish redesigns, occupants pay a price in comfort in exchange for having a seat in such a good-looking ride. The new model's low roofline results in a lot less headroom than Prius owners are used to, not that it was all that great before. The roof is so low that it makes it harder to get in and out of the front seats, although headroom is acceptable once you're in. The rear seat, however, won't accommodate anyone taller than about 5'10". Previous versions of the Prius weren't known for lavish interiors, which was easier to excuse when premium interior touches weren't expected in mainstream models. That game has changed, but someone at Toyota missed the memo. Interior finish and materials haven't gotten any worse than Prius owners are used to, but they haven't gotten any better, either. In an age where even affordable models have soft touch surfaces and improved materials quality, the Prius lags behind competitors.